coming at you from Microsoft NYC.
Partnered with Quirktastic.
And sponsored by Ultimate Wilds LLC. It's Play One Crimson.
It's your boy, Sweat Vest Kid, bruv. You done know. Player 2.
Bubblegum Zombie Hunter, Player 3.
And this is Daniel with Coexisting.
And we're L.A.N Party.
Listen.
Like, Luther, why was your name, man? Look, like, he was talking forever. That's why I just had to cut him off.
Nah.
It's your boy. You don't know, Player 3, Luther.
You don't know, big up one, yeah. Yo, big up yourself one time.
Yo, they say you sound like Lifeline.
Rewind. Like
This place is something else.
Lifeline from Apex Legends. This place is something else.
That's funny.
This
That's
place
hilarious.
is something else.
Okay, what else does she
I
say
get
other
more
than this place is something else? You playing Apex?
A little bit. I played in the beginning and the whole rush, and then I just got so much other shit to do.
It's funny. It's funny enough,
cool.
right? I feel like you don't play that much video games. Like I feel like you're very knowledgeable, but you're so busy you don't play much.
I played like I was playing a lot of Red Dead this weekend.
I never finished that fucking game.
Nah, I finished it.
You finished it?
Well, Rockman
I
finished
haven't
it,
been
and I
playing
watched
lately.
him
No, I
finish
don't. I
it.
don't play lately. And I passed Mr. Shifty this weekend real quick. Miss Shifty is fire. I don't know if you played it.
Never heard of it.
Oh, dope ass game. It's on the Switch. It's on the Switch too. It's like what do they call it? It's top down, and it's pretty much
Get your ego on, girl.
It's like hat and body, but he's moving through a building, and he has this power where he kind of like Nightcrawler, where he disappears from one side to another, and you can only do it a certain amount of times before it has to like recharge. And he has these dope ass combos. So he has these big trench coat, cap, and he's like in and out of these kind of reminds me of Comic Zone a bit. He's in and out of these like puffs, like punching the shit out of people. Bam, one guy goes flying, and you go, and then all of a sudden, if you do like a certain combo, it goes into like a Matrix mode. Everything stops, and you're like, it is ridiculous. And then the challenges, they get really interesting as you go up through the building to get to the top, whatever executive evil dude.
Evil dude.
Yeah, one of those like corporate corporations.
You mean the writers of fucking Game of Thrones season 8?
Yeah, them.
Oh my god.
But Miss Shifty is really dope. Really dope game. Challenging at some point, but it's fun. I recommend it. So I do play.
All right, great.
Yes.
Game recommendation of the
All
day.
we could be talking about this episode is games.
Yeah.
Because we got E3 news for you guys.
Yep, because last 3 was the biggest gaming event of the year, probably, right? This is the biggest one, right?
Yeah.
This is the biggest one.
Tokyo Game Show, E3, PAX.
Gamescom is huge.
Well, yeah, Gamescom too. Gamescom is pretty dope. But I think like E3 is like the granddaddy.
It is. I mean, it's been around for so many years. So
yeah.
So starting off by E3 news, I guess we'll go like one by one, right? So first off, we'll talk about Dying Light 2. I gotta play Dying Light 1?
Nope.
I played it for
played it at your house
months. So again,
you know what? You look like a Dying Light character, like run around doing parkour. Just
yeah.
Matter of fact, they introduced that slide mechanic first.
Dull fucking melee weapon. It like that shit does not work. When it's broken, it's the worst. Because you're just bashing the shit out of zombies for hours, and this dude does not die because you have a weak ass weapon. But
that's a half broken 2x4.
It came out, man. Open world zombie game, done pretty well. The story's kind of like shit.
No, yeah, shitty.
But you know what?
For 2?
No, one.
Oh no, okay.
But I 4-player co-op, so we would get in there, man. Me and my
Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, but it's different pace. The cool thing about it is the world, man. The day and night cycle. When nighttime, whoa, you do not want to be outside because they amp everything.
Bro, they're super soldiers.
Those super ones, plus everything's just amped up. You can't see some zombies. They're erratic. You know what I'm saying? And it's night. You don't want to be out there.
All right, so player three is like, what's going on?
Yeah,
All right, you're a zombie hunter, and you haven't played
a zombie
Dying Light.
hunter.
So you should check it out.
You like zombie games?
Yeah, I do like zombie
you
games.
gotta play Dying Light.
Did you see the trailer for 2?
I just got my name because I loved playing zombie mode on Call of Duty. I have played Left 4 Dead, but I'm not interested in any like story mode stuff. So I'm not interested in Resident Evil. They're not bad. I played it. It just wasn't
they turned
zombies.
into action games.
So I know, but Resident Evil, what isn't that zombies? Like
No,
Resident
Resident
Evil?
Evil.
I know.
It's an action game. It turns to Mission
like that.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Well, 5 and 6,
5 and
7 kind of went. It was a bit more return to form.
And I still haven't played 2. I have it there.
Resident Evil. Oh, the remake.
Download it.
Man,
I heard it's
really good.
fire.
It was good.
It's really
Honestly,
good.
like
That was my favorite Resident Evil.
2.
Yes.
I'm actually excited for 3 with Jill.
A remake of Nemesis? Nemesis was annoying though. The dude.
I've never played Nemesis.
I beat all of them.
Never even watched gameplay
without a
of
memory
Nemesis.
card because I didn't have one. So every time I played,
kept the PlayStation.
every time I played a game, check this out. Every time I played a game, I would beat it. Every time.
You had to. We had no choice.
So I would just be there for 2. So that's how I got into speed runs because I got it. I started beating stuff so fast because I beat it so many times.
Why didn't y'all just get a memory card? How expensive was it?
I
back
was
then?
poor.
Yeah,
Bro.
Money?
That shit cost money back in the day,
PlayStation
bro.
wasn't my
Like,
main system, so I didn't really care about it as much. So I would just buy the games and not spend extra money because I had these other systems. So I didn't have that much money to spend on all like
You
just
didn't think about
flourish.
it in hindsight. In hindsight, you did pay it. You did pay it. Your mom, like whoever, like your parent was at the time, they paid it. That electric bill, probably because you ain't turn the shit off. Think about it.
That's true.
You ain't turn it off. Now you gonna think about it, it's gonna fuck with you. About to send her a cash out mom real quickly. His little $100 from 1995.
But to go back from what I was
No, I started thinking about something else because of what we were talking about before we started the episode.
Damn.
Yeah. That pay-per-view. Oh, I didn't know. I pressed enter.
Oh my god.
Yo, remember that? Teenagers? Oh my god.
so,
Anyway, but yeah,
Player
Dying
One-
Light's
Yeah,
amazing.
you saw the trailer of P1, right? Oh, he's laughing over there.
Oh yeah, no, I saw the trailer for Dying Light 2. No, all right, so Dying Light 2 trailer looked kind of fuego. Like in the trailer,
See what they
as
did?
you're running out the buildings, you could actually take a zombie with you and like use it to break your fall.
That was interesting, and I'm glad that they last trailer. They kind of made it wanted the viewer to feel like, hey, this isn't just about zombies, but they went too far. I was like, wait, are there zombies in this game? Like that other one that the reveal, but then now they started
They were
to show
fighting people.
Yeah, they started to show more zombies now, and be like, all right, they're still here, but there's more going on. I guess it feels like they're giving it more life. You know what I mean?
Like that whole universe.
Yeah, like, hey, where's everyone else? Now they're showing you the communities. Like,
Not only that, he was on some. You thought he was a fucking Assassin's Creed. I'm infected. He looked like a fucking assassin from Assassin's Creed 2. I mean, who the fuck is this guy?
Did you see the trailer, P3?
I did not see
You
the
didn't see the
trailer.
trailer. Well, it seems like your type of game anyway. You know, zombies. and
Honestly,
shit.
it's right up your alley.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're a zombie hunter, not slayer.
Yeah. Yes,
Right.
hunter.
All right. Well, these zombies will hunt you. These zombies gonna hunt you.
Yeah, really quick, you haven't played World War Z? It just came out. It's a 4-player co-op zombie.
Yeah, I heard that game was trash. So I seen the gameplay. Look cool.
No, don't worry about it.
No,
We're gonna
it's-
play it at the next Coexist.
Yeah, we have it
You
at
guys
a
have it, right?
4-player station where 4 people
Yeah, we're gonna
can
Bogart
jump
it.
on and play it.
Where? What room?
It's the
Xbox
green
room.
room, the Xbox room. Yeah, it's on there.
Don't worry, we'll be there on Saturday. This Saturday.
June 22nd.
Uh-huh.
Bushwick, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
We'll
Love.
be there.
Uh-huh. We will
next on the
Bogart
list.
the Xbox
Yeah, we'll be
room.
there for sure.
Next on the
Party
list.
Fuck up.
Shut up. Namco Bandai,
Uh-huh.
Dragon Ball Kakarot,
Yes. I saw the trailer.
action RPG.
Saw the trailer.
I feel very. I don't know. I'm not too sure about that one.
Are you guys like tired of like Goku centric Dragon Ball games? Like,
Yes.
Yes, unless they're done in a really different way.
Maybe if it was Super, I would be interested.
this is not covering Super. They
That's
already
why I don't
confirmed
give a
that.
shit.
I was watching the gameplay presentation.
Yeah,
like
they
15
need to
minutes
like spice
when
it
you were
up.
watching
a bit.
earlier.
Mhm.
I think it's just from like late Dragon Ball, which is pretty much the beginning of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
to probably like the Buu saga, maybe.
They got young Goku in there on the little.
As young as he was in DBZ,
okay.
like when Raditz took
not
Gohan.
Dragon Ball.
Not Chibi Goku. Like I just became a father, Goku.
Oh,
like,
got it.
And my brother took my son.
Goku don't know nothing about no goddamn parenthood. Let's be real. He don't know nothing. Those are not his sons. They just live with him. They look like him. That's what he thinks.
It looked interesting though. It looked like a little semi-open.
I saw
world
the trailer.
type
I haven't seen like anything like after that.
Mm-hmm.
But it looked interesting. I want to know more about like how much of it is like what kind of RPG is it?
All
like,
right, so
are you
from
going
the
through villages,
gameplay,
NPCs? Are we doing that kind of thing?
No, you're only. I wouldn't say only. From the gameplay I saw, you're just playing as Goku. You do get other people added to your party though, because in the gameplay that they showed, they had Piccolo.
They go out there with you, but they're not there until you fight.
Yeah,
Right.
but I'm pretty sure you could customize them to like.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure on that. I don't know. It looks interesting. Like, do y'all remember like the old school games per se?
How old? Yes, I was just playing it on the Saturn. One of my old
Okay.
DBZs. So, also Watch Dogs. Yeah, we got a large chunk of that at Ubisoft. I was kind of like
Ubisoft's presentation was whack.
Yeah, they spent a lot of time in there.
They spent like an hour and change.
What do you guys think about it? I mean, I liked Watch Dogs 2 a lot.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What?
2? One was interesting.
Really?
But
one was trash.
It was too dark, but 2 was good.
Well, all right. So I have a real question, right?
Like it was brutal. I like the the level of difficulty and some of the stuff. I like having competition like that, man. And
you know what it was? I liked Watch Dogs because it ties into Assassin's Creed. That's a real that same universe.
Really?
You didn't know. So when it comes to Watch Dogs, right? They're part of the Assassin Order from Assassin's Creed. They're like modern day assassins. That's their thing.
Did not know that.
But that's like the little cool aspect of it all. And the coolest thing about Watch Dogs, honestly, was I could black out the whole fucking city. Beyond that, I thought that story was very lackluster. I thought the gameplay was lackluster.
Really?
I found
compared to what, GTA? Obviously, I mean,
you
have to.
Yeah, it's the only thing you could compare it to. GTA.
So what do you think about Saints Row then?
Oh, I love Saints Row. It's over the top and it's foolish.
Look at that.
It's over the top.
I mean, I felt like the mechanics in. So Watch Dogs 3. So. What are they doing? They're like you have all these options, right? You can be anyone. What do you think about that? I mean, feels like the world is it feels more vibrant. But
yeah, it does make the world seem like more interactive and bigger than the first two. Well, based off the gameplay as well for the second one.
Mm-hmm.
I played the first one and I'm just like, the driving is trash.
That shit was bad. No front.
Yeah. And Watch Dogs 2, no.
Watch Dogs
they fixed it.
No, it was
they
bad.
made sure they fixed it. Watch Dogs 2. They made a point to be like, you can drive. But
I still think
was terrible.
Saints Row 2 had dope ass driving. Saints Row 2 is people slept on that game, man. 3 was good too. 3 was before it got really crazy. 3 is when they had the dildos.
I know it's dildo swords acted mad foolish.
Which I was like, wow, bro. But I don't know. Watch Dogs is what separates it is that whole hacking, right? That's what separates it. So entering missions with that state of mind, I felt made it feel like a different game, and I appreciated it than just going in guns blazing. Because guns blazing, you get your ass tossed in Watch Dogs a lot. You be running, jumping over shit, trying to get away because they're like, nah, this is crazy. And they hear you nah, that's stealth. Yeah, when you got that, I play all my shit on Insane. I play everything on the hardest difficulty. I just hate that. I don't know if PS does it. I don't think they do. But the 360, they remove features off the Xbox, the Xbox library. I mean, the infrastructure from the 360 to the one for no reason, the smallest things. In the 360, you can set your difficulties if you're inverted or however you want to play a game, and it all transferred over. You know what I mean? So now I have to go in each time and set everything to the hardest. everything would just automatically, each game would just be set at how you like to play. So I went into Watch Dogs at the hardest difficulty, and I was like, man, maybe I should have started normal. But I love the challenge, and it's a cool game. I mean, the story's not amazing, but it's better than the first.
This is true.
I feel like
you're getting better. That's a good thing.
There's only two franchises. Wow, franchises that Ubisoft got. They got a good story. Beyond Good and Evil, which didn't make a fucking appearance this E3.
No,
they did not show Beyond Good and Evil 2 this year. I don't know what the fuck they're waiting for, but whatever. Okay. And partially Assassin's Creed. It used to be the best, but you don't
like Dishonored? Oh no, that's not Ubisoft. No, that's Bethesda.
Yeah, but
I don't know why.
Because they're Assassins too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they are.
Fucking, but Assassin's Creed is falling off hardcore with the storytelling. But those are like the top two, because I don't know what the fuck Splinter Cell is about, and they don't seem to be bringing that shit back.
Splinter Cell was pretty fucking dope, man. That trilogy. I mean, if you got a trilogy,
they haven't said shit about Splinter Cell this E3 either.
IPs.
They gave fucking Sam Fisher
Ghost
some
Recon, another one already.
Fucking bougie ass mobile game, and another Ghost Recon with John Bernthal.
Ghost Recon
with Punisher. Whack. Anyway, all right. So Ubisoft trash. Watch Dogs. That's all they got. All they got is Watch Dogs. Movie. Listen, man.
A little boring.
Yo, if y'all don't believe me, go on YouTube, check it out. They have like a whole hour and change, and the only thing that matters is Watch Dogs.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
They got Just Dance 2020, whatever. It's also coming out on Wii, so all you Wii users.
Yo, when you made that post, that was hilarious. She was like, Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox, and Wii?
Everybody's like, what the fuck?
Wii? Question mark. I was dying.
I saw that.
So much shade.
It's not even shade. They threw it back for the people who ain't got nothing.
But they use Wii's in like rehab centers and nursing homes, keep like people active or whatever. So
that's true. Cool. That makes sense. All
right. So moving on, Square Enix and their presentation. So from Square Enix, we got a deeper look at Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, and Avengers game.
Ooh, A-Day.
Oh, that was?
Yeah.
Square Enix's Avengers game.
It's a lot to break down.
And what people
among other things, but these are the shit that I guess matter the most, because that's what everybody's talking about. I'll talk about Avengers. I think you're deeper Final Fantasy VII fan than I am.
I'll jump
because I've only played 15. I never played 7. Yeah, so I'm definitely
only
gonna
one out of the 15.
Well, isn't there like 16, 17?
There's weird ones. There's like 14 is weird. 14 is different though, right?
There's 2 13s.
There's 2
10s.
14 and 11 are like online.
Yeah, they're online, and they started on like PC only or something.
Yeah,
and then it came to PS4.
Yeah.
It was like only on there for like
weren't they like open world type?
Yeah, that one is like an MMO, RPGs. Right?
It's something similar to like DC Universe,
which is cooler. Weird.
But it's 7 and 8 is the most popular. Is it because it's like the best storyline?
Story.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, story.
So 7 introduces you to Cloud and Sephiroth.
Yeah. So all right. So
Tifa, all them people.
Cloud and Sephiroth are like the most iconic like protagonist and like villain in Final Fantasy, to my knowledge. So what I think. Let's be real. To this day, Cloud is so fucking popular, they put him in Smash Brothers.
Yeah. He is.
The thing is this, you need to do this because you got who's this like Final Fantasy like guru here? You?
It'll be him. It'll be me.
Like I've only played a few and I thought it was cool. I wasn't like super huge on the turn base. Like I'm a Grandia dude. Like Grandia 2 is my shit. That blew me away, that game. But anyway, the combat. But like tell people like more about I want to know, I guess. This is like they're separate games, right? Like the storyline.
None of the stories connect.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
unless it's
Final
like
Fantasy 1 to 2 different stories.
Unless it's the same number in the game.
So we're talking about
part 2.
Oh,
like,
so we're talking
like
about
13-1, 13-2. They're connected.
Like American Horror Story type.
American Horror Story or like Black Mirror, how it's a whole thing, but each episode is different.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's how Final Fantasy works.
And the sad part is the only ones that have like real continuations is Final Fantasy 10.
10, yeah.
10 and 10-2. And then the one with the most continuations is literally 13.
Yeah.
And the only reason why they did that is because Lightning is like
Lightning,
female in Final Fantasy universe. And they want to pound that.
I tried to play
That's
that
what I wanted to ask. What did you think about 13 when
13.
compared to 7? Because 13 is pretty big too.
That
A lot of people didn't like 13 though, especially part 2.
I played 7. I played 7
13
back
too got a
in
lot
the
of flack.
day.
Yo, back when it was fucking Roblox
was
walking around.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I've never played 7, but I saw the movie, so I can.
Which was Fuego.
Yeah,
Which was
so I can
Advent Children?
follow the.
Took it back.
Advent Children
Come
was
on,
dope.
when you hear,
I watched that shit on the PSP.
Me too.
the man sword is as big as your house, and it's just
He cut like a whole skyscraper
But
in half.
What I do wish that they released for the trailer, because I feel like a lot of people when they're younger wasn't into that stuff, and more people are getting into it. More consoles release, but the trailer was just showing like the action sequences. It was showing the characters, which didn't
good though.
Which didn't like
Good.
Impressed me, only because these characters look beautiful, but they don't look that different from the movie. And I understand like how they looked in the movie. Do you know what I'm saying? And I understand technology has changed, so now we can actually play them the way they were in the movie. But I didn't need to see like Tifa and Cloud and Sephiroth, because I know how they look in this mod. You know, because we've seen the movie.
You know what it is? I think I get where you're coming from. You know what it is? I feel as if we have this thing, right? And I'm just going to be honest. We all, as people who watch the real material up until now, have this thing where say, why they showing this again? Because these little motherfuckers ain't see it yet.
Yeah.
It's all for like.
But that's my thing. Like, I wish they gave like a trailer, like telling the story as opposed to character shots and action sequence.
To be honest, I think it's just for the hardcore.
Yeah, it is for the hardcore.
Yeah, I got that, but I wish they didn't.
Everything that showed up during the Square Enix presentation, the crowd was going wild for every single fucking detail. Tifa showed up, the crowd went wild. Tifa threw a punch, the crowd went wild. Tifa's titties are small in the trailer, the crowd went fucking wild. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These are for like the hardcore Final Fantasy 7 fans. You know, like Steven, people who play Final Fantasy 7 over and over again, even though
I had a cousin like that. Woo.
there's 8, 9, 10,
year,
10
like,
to
a few
11,
times.
12.
Like 4 or 5 times.
I'm like, he just has to beat it a few times a year. That was like me with Mass Effect. I had to like, man, you know, every other month I would just beat it, like play it differently and just beat it.
Was lit.
Mass Effect 2, that's the one. And
It's the best one.
Some people would die, and I was like, this time it's gonna be mad evil. Just everyone, you know, just weird.
All the options.
Yeah, everybody dies. Suicide mission, everyone dead. But yeah, so I know, man. Like Final Fantasy 7 is just endless. Like it's timeless. It's always just gonna be there. It's one of those games that is just gonna like always have like their place in RPG
history.
Oh, what do you guys? From what I saw, it's not RPG.
Yeah,
Final Fantasy 7.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So here's the
It's
thing.
an action RPG.
Yeah, they're playing it like so. The play style is going to be more like around 15.
Yeah, it's exactly
it's
like
still an
15.
RPG.
Yeah.
It's just not turn based. Is
Yeah.
it turn based?
No,
No.
they made it like Final Fantasy 15.
Wow.
But
Like
I thought
the
15 was more
perfected
action
Final Fantasy
adventure.
15, yeah.
Not the release.
Not the
the
release.
perfected, the PC
That's the
Windows
sad
version.
thing
All
about our time now. That we
extra
don't
shit.
get the final version until maybe 2 years later.
Yeah, it took them a year to get the game.
So that
Episode
didn't-
I appreciate it being right,
Ignis,
though, now.
blah blah blah.
Yeah,
blah.
honestly.
So you don't think that bugged fans that it wasn't like RPG like how it was?
That's hit and miss. It varies amongst the people. Because,
Yeah, I think it varies.
You know, because you know what I'm talking about. That turn based shit was cool
Yeah.
back in 06.
But you get, but the thing is that it's still cool now.
Yeah.
It depends on how it's done.
Yeah.
Like Grandia too.
I
You brought it
don't
right
like
back.
turn-based
time.
shit. Like maybe
The meter?
maybe I'm like complete and utter fucking trash, but I just feel like I press buttons and I die. And at first it's easy. Like at first, like when I first start the game and I'm just like, oh, this
That's
is
Cuphead.
this
That's
is
called Cuphead.
easy. And then I just it gets harder and harder, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Like why can't I get this?
That's
So I prefer
that's me and Fire Emblem. I start the game. I'm like, yeah, I got this. And then after a while, half my team's dead. They're not coming back.
I mean, Fire Emblem. I don't know if it's correct, but I feel like to say this, but I feel like Fire Emblem. It reminds me of a bit more like mathematics. I don't know.
Watch your mouth if you're disrespecting Fire Emblem.
No, I love Fire Emblem. I didn't consider it. No, I didn't consider it hard to. It was hard. Don't get me wrong,
I had the hard one.
And by the way, I had the settings where I just respawn.
It was cool.
So yeah, but I just feel like I could get the gist of that easier than like winning on RPGs. I'm much better with action adventure based games, especially like for me. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, but there's so many RPGs that are action RPGs, and there's like you're just going through a game and like killing shit, and then you upgrade your character, and then you talk to people.
Certain games
it's an RPG.
take all right, a different take on the whole turn-based thing.
A turn-based.
Yeah, I'm not that
those
great
are
with
Japanese RPGs usually that are turn-based.
Yeah, JRPGs.
Right, so what's an action RPG? Is like The Witcher.
Yeah, I'm fine with The Witcher.
Dragon Age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those, but I get what you're trying to say. It's like, why make
Skyrim.
Yeah.
Highrim. You just smoke mad blunts and play that, bro.
Yeah, but why make Final Fantasy like that? I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because it makes it more difficult.
Yeah.
It's a little confusing.
It's like he said, that's typically a thing in JRPGs.
No, but the thing is that, they can't be mad because we just got the Final Fantasy VII remastered a few years ago.
Yeah.
So that's already out.
Remastered recently also.
Oh, for the Switch, right?
Yeah, so apparently
Final Fantasy VII remastered.
So apparently Player 2 put me
they just
on.
announced Final Fantasy VIII
Final Fantasy
remastered.
VIII, he just put me on.
That too.
The reason why they just remastered is because they fucking lost the source code.
They lost the source code for 8. So that's legit what they said. They're like, why isn't Final Fantasy VIII coming to Switch? Because they gave us 7, they gave us 11 or 12.
Yeah. No, 12.
They gave us 12. They gave us like 4 Final Fantasy games coming to the Switch. And they're like, all right, well, what about 8? They're like, oh, we can't find the original code for 8. So like, we can't do anything with it. So apparently they found it because they also announced Final Fantasy VIII Remastered coming out as well.
That's so interesting.
So are you guys going to like buy and play 7 and 8?
I will not.
I will.
No.
Jesus.
I don't want to play no old ass turn-based RPGs.
Oh, you mean the remaster?
Yeah. I'll get 7.
He said 7.
Yeah.
Oh, she said
I said 7 and 8.
I'll get remastered 7 part 1.
Because it's episodic.
Oh, the episodic part of it stinks so much.
No,
it makes me not even want to.
I realize they're adding mad high res textures.
It sounds nice.
They changed the combat.
It looks beautiful.
So the game's gonna be shorter because they changed the
60
combat.
frames. Oh,
I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna wait till the end.
But they changed the combat, right? Because turn-based combat takes some time. So now it's like action combat. You could just go fight, get through the story way faster.
Yeah.
So now they gotta add extra shit. And they said they want to flesh out the story more in Midgard.
Yeah.
To add more shit to it so you get more of a feeling of the way the story is supposed to go.
Man.
So that's why they're doing it episodic.
But we all right, we touched on that.
So now.
So about A-Day.
Oh yeah.
Avengers, yes. That too was at Square Enix.
How do you feel about that?
Was that gameplay? Like parts of gameplay? I felt like those small parts when they were like
they didn't really
they had
gameplay.
small parts of gameplay in the trailer, but
that
most
didn't look like a cutscene. It looked like a really high quality, shot of gameplay.
Really?
they had small bits of gameplay.
I'm thinking of it
like Iron Man flying and doing a barrel roll.
Yeah, that
barrel rolls. Starbucks.
Hulk running up the shit and grabbing the tank.
That's what I mean.
I thought that was cinematic.
It looked like game.
You know what?
I'm only saying that because of the angle of the camera.
Yeah.
Now, you know what it looks like? Like when you're playing the game and like you do that they have that one cinematic part in the middle of your gameplay. That's what that looks like.
I mean, it's still active gameplay.
Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. He just kept it pushing.
Maybe after he jumped, it like seamlessly transitioned into a cutscene when he picks up the tank.
It all comes together.
You know what it is? I feel you, but the way Captain America look,
they all look sus.
I don't understand why the original voice actors didn't come to reprise roles because I guess
I just feel like
now,
I don't
but
know.
Thor, I looked up Chris Hemsworth. He's done a lot of voice acting for Thor.
They have to pay them Marvel money.
I just feel like they just need to get really good there's good voice actors because at the end of the day, the movie is like I rather stick to the comics than the movie because the comics is where it comes from. Like, why is everybody putting this importance on why do they look like the actual movie people?
Well, at this point, we've had 10 years of these guys playing these characters. So you're like, yo, anything you do Avengers.
But then you read a comic, like they don't look like them in the comics.
But you could do the same thing with like Harry Potter, though. Like now, for people just think Harry Potter, it's Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe.
People feel like Hermione is Emma Watson.
They are. No, you're right. No, because he was saying to the comics, some of them don't look like it, right? But you cannot tell me Robert Downey and comic Tony Stark do not look like the same.
They changed up comic book Tony Stark to look more like Robert Downey Jr.
That's different.
And they purposely made
like Harley Quinn and Margie Roberts, right?
One dude.
She's her whole character design now.
Nah, I'm not associating with Margot Robbie.
I can see the little in like the Harley comics now. Like the two ponytails. I can see them.
No, I mean I feel you, but when I think Harley Quinn, I'm not thinking Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
I'm not. But if I think Captain America, I'm thinking Chris Evans, you know, and all the respective cast members as well.
I see what he's saying.
Yeah, I hear you.
So, but how do you say Bethesda? I can't say
Bethesda.
By the way, when I think of Flame On, I think of Chris Evans.
Yeah, him
really?
too.
Yeah.
Nah. I guess he was a good Johnny Storm. I'm not thinking Michael
Johnny
B. Jordan.
Storm. He was like Johnny Storm. That's how he is.
Yeah, no.
He looked like him, kind of like the whole Zach Morris thing. Yeah.
When I think of not another team, I think of Captain America. Also.
Well, Killmonger is now Johnny. Killmonger is now, so.
No, Killmonger's Killmonger now. He's not Johnny Storm.
He's
not forget about that.
Yeah, so Bethesda did their little thing. Yeah. Wolfenstein. I'm not.
Wolfenstein.
It's people killing Nazis next.
More
now.
Wolfenstein. Oh, you're not a Wolfenstein guy? You never play Wolfenstein?
I kill the Nazis.
That's a terrible accent, by the way.
Which was the Wolfenstein in like 2002? Damn, there was one I played hard. It was co-op. It was amazing. I'm just forgetting.
Wolfenstein. I used to get Wolfenstein and Killzone confused sometimes because it's literally the
Killzone.
Yeah, you heard me. It's the same shit. Don't do that to me.
Killzone. Nah.
Killzone is a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah, no.
Killzone was that futuristic jump off where they did that whole crazy like CGI Killzone 3 trailer and they didn't look anything like that. No, remember that?
The last one?
That trailer was fire. That trailer still looks like next gen, like the next gen.
That shit was straight booty.
The one that
it was trash. I don't know why people got in. I was a Halo dude at the time.
On release for PS4 when
we used
PS4
to laugh at Killzone dudes because they used to be like, "We got Killzone." It was
like okay,
what?
It's some new order.
Yo, you look genuinely confused.
It was trash. That other one was alright though. There was another one that was like alien base. I forgot. It was
Metro Exodus.
No, I forgot what it was called.
Metro 20.
No, it's not. It's not that. It's not that. I'll remember. But
Resistance: Fall of Man.
Yes. Resistance
was good.
Resistance was good.
The 3 eyes and
Resistance was good. Resistance was good because they gave me like a little Halo feeling too, and the weapons were really cool.
Right.
But Killzone now.
So, yeah, sorry, Wolfenstein guys. It looked good.
Wolfenstein is cool, man.
It's a sequel to
it looks Wolfenstein 2. Here's the thing about Wolfenstein, right? I will say this much. I never really got into it. But I make sure I pay attention to certain shit. You know, just have the knowledge. It looks better and better every time.
Yeah, I mean,
it looked
the first time I played it was on the original box.
It looked really bloody. Like everybody they shot just like fucking exploded. And I'm like, what kind of gun are you using?
It's a fucking ray gun from
If you look at the trailer, every time I'm like, bro, it was like a reskin.
It's another
Doom.
It's another expansion, right? Or
I think it's another standalone game, a direct sequel.
What's it called again?
Wolfenstein Youngblood.
Youngblood.
It's direct because the two girls in that one are the children of BJ Blazkowicz from Wolfenstein 2.
We need a camera here,
right?
We really do.
Player one, yeah, he's
coming his antics,
and then we'll be laughing, and I feel like the people listening to us never get why we're laughing.
Yeah.
Never understood.
We should have somebody describe it. That's what it is. So right now, player one is doing this weird dance with this like Pulp Fiction hands and Crip signs.
Oh, why you do that? What are you doing?
What? L.A.N Party.
Yo, he got mad because not his blood.
He has a monocle on. right now.
To all our white listeners who live in Arkansas.
Yeah, and his
Bro.
Crips and Bloods are gangs.
Yeah, listen, I said we got
I'm going to say this now. L.A.N Party is not gang affiliated.
We are not sponsored by
whatsoever.
gangs.
Yes, and he has a red shirt on.
To make it worse.
L.A.N Party is not gang affiliated. We're just a bunch of nerds that like talking about nerds.
He's telling the story right now for the OGs.
But
we don't gang bang.
But onto the game that a lot of people are excited about. A lot of people, Deathloop.
I don't think a lot of people
Which one?
are excited about that.
A lot of black people?
Yes.
Yeah,
what game is this?
Deathloop.
Deathloop.
It's from the guys who made Dishonored. Like you was talking about Dishonored earlier. Arcane Lion Studios.
Oh yeah, I saw a quick image. I didn't really get to like anything deep on that.
Well, there was no gameplay. It was just a trailer.
Oh, it's a trailer. Okay.
It looks like some Kill Bill vibe.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I just didn't get. We didn't get gameplay.
No.
Yeah,
Right? So I didn't really care. I was like, I don't care for trailers unless it's like really mind blowing. Or if Keanu's in it.
I will say, I mean, of course, it's amazing. It's a black male and female. I don't know if this is the right word. Protagonists, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a black male and female protagonist.
Crackdown.
They both looking,
Ew.
good. They both looking schmexy, doing their thing. But here's the thing. I'm not the craziest about the storyline. I've seen it. Just reminds me a lot. It's giving me this Happy Death Day 1 vibes, Happy Death Day 2.
No, I feel you.
The story with Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. Do y'all remember that
Edge
movie?
of Tomorrow. Yeah.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like
that was an interesting.
That was a manga.
Good.
That was a
good
manga
one. That was a good one.
But it's kind of like the storyline or parts of the storyline that they have for this game I've kind of seen like a gazillion times. So the first time I saw the trailer, I wasn't excited about it. Am I going to buy this game? Absolutely. I'm going to buy it because I feel like it's going to be a good game, even if the story isn't something that I'm crazy about. It seems like it's a good game. It has a male and a female protagonist. Like, come on, we be asking for these things.
I'm honestly only hyped because they're black.
Yeah. But
this is a AAA studio, Bethesda, and whatever sub-studio, Arcane Lions, made a game that they pushed out on E3 with 2 black protagonists. I mean, they have to kill each other, but that's neither here nor there.
Damn, why you have to bring that up?
Oh, you didn't know? You didn't know that?
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. But what they trying to do to us?
I mean, listen,
put us against each other. Matt brainwashed.
Right
now, he's currently doing. Player 1 is doing the Striking Viper
brainwash us.
I had to mention it because it had to be said.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
But look, just hear me out. If it was 2 main white characters and they had to kill each other, we wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
but you can't do that.
I know, but nobody would care. Like, damn, white people killing each other. But
it's like you said, it's different. I get what you're saying.
I think it's still a step in the right direction to have like a AAA game feature like 2 main.
No, that's
characters.
dope.
One male and one female.
Mm-hmm. And I think the male is the voice of Lee from the Walking Dead series.
From the first Walking Dead.
Dope ass voice. I support Lee no matter what.
Oh, can we come on, man? Sidetrack real quick. Walking Dead. It just ended.
No,
he ain't finished it. He ain't finished it.
Just ended. And they did all this to make it happen. Those last 2 episodes were never gonna happen because they all got laid off.
Yeah.
And the comic book Skybound Games finished it. And they put their names on it and all that. And Clementine's saga is over.
Don't say no.
Nah. Lee, because Lee.
Yo, Lee.
That's some Lee.
Yo,
I love you.
Matter of fact, yo, guys, can somebody go make a Father Day post for Lee real quick one time for the one time?
Damn.
That was his kid. That was his kid.
Oh my God.
I don't know how much time passed. Probably like a few months.
Sometimes my fucking kid. I don't know about that.
Child.
I did that.
That's my daughter.
That was me.
I still don't understand why people cannot give that game a chance. And no, yes, is point and click, whatever, but it's different. And the storyline is fire. That's why The Walking Dead was Game of the Year that year. That first one. Even though 2 was crazy. Because you like,
better.
You're a baby with a baby. Duck, man. Duck, really? Duck. You know, even though everyone's story is different, right? It's like
no.
Yo, I'm catching real emotions right now because you stirred up some real emotions.
That's my shit, right? Damn, man, Telltale, they did their thing, man. They did their thing.
Another black lead right there, baby.
Yeah, that is true.
Another black lead right there, baby.
I don't know. Clementine kind of looked like she could be half. Like mulatto.
Nah, I think her parents are black.
You saw both her parents.
Oh yeah, you did.
They're black. They are black. If they make a movie,
she grew up black. If
they make a movie or a show,
she was in Atlanta. Atlanta.
Black dad, black kid. What's going on?
Yeah, Clementine, black.
Yo, but yeah, man. Rest in peace, Telltale, man. Because they had some fire, man.
Rest in peace, Lee.
I played the both Batmans. They were dope. Very trippy, different take on Joker. I was like, what? I'm his friend. Yo,
yeah.
Spoilers. But yo, the fairy tale joint was interesting. I thought that's crazy, man.
They had
it was a unique take on like gaming,
yeah.
like. Yeah, Game of Thrones was fire. It was 6 episodes or some shit. That one
Guardians of the Galaxy. I never finished.
I haven't finished that one. I tried to play it a bit the other day, fell asleep. But Game of Thrones was the shit.
That shit was fuego.
Because they don't care about your feelings, and they ain't caring in that game. I was like, I guarantee. Borderlands was fire too. Oh,
I didn't play it.
You got to stick in because it gets epic. It gets like ridiculous. It gets better than like Borderlands.
Damn. We've gone too far.
Yeah, we've gone too far. Rest in peace, Telltale. We love you.
Deathloop guys, go check out the trailer.
Yo. Few words for you guys. CD Project Red.
What? CD
My game.
Project Red?
My game of E3.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Is that what it's called? I thought it was called Keanu Reeves. Hey guys. What? Hey guys. Wait. You guys want to know the release date?
What?
You're breathtaking.
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking. You see that little twist he did with his leg?
Yeah.
That was weird. It was like an Elvis. He's the man, though.
No, you're breathtaking.
He's like, they got him out on stage.
Yo,
first of all, I'm tight because of a few things. The game, I want to play it right now.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves is funny.
Yeah.
2.
I went on GameStop randomly and they're taking pre-orders already. Yeah. I was like, Jesus Christ.
And he's like in the game, like in it. He's not just some dude that just
in the story.
Pops up like in that
was it
movie,
Johnny
like,
Johnny Silverarm
on Netflix.
Or something?
No, he's not in and out. He's not gonna send you home in an Uber pool.
That movie was fucking hilarious.
So he's in it.
Yo.
And I was reading about he's more of like this guy that just, did you say Johnny Mnemonic?
It's Johnny Silverhand.
Oh, I thought you said Johnny Mnemonic. Because that's a Keanu Reeves character. But go see that if you haven't. But he's like in your head in the game or something. Like you can see him at times and no one else can, and he pops up, he talks to you, kind of like Cortana a bit. Rest in peace, Cortana. And I was like, whoa, so that's interesting. That's cool. You know what I mean? Because imagine his voice just guiding you through that game.
Get the fuck up,
get the fuck up. Look at these punks over here. What do you think of doing? Do you want to get some food?
I have a question for you. Did you think when you saw The Matrix in the future, this guy was going to be so fucking legendary?
It took a while for him to get there. And I feel like John Wick got him there.
John Wick definitely revitalized him.
Oh yeah, I'm like he got that, but Keanu was always, to me, I'm older, so like
wait, that much older than us, get out of here.
So no, but like Bill and Ted, he was my shit in Bill and Ted, and I was like, all right, he's not that dumb. And then I saw freaking what is it? God, what is it called?
Make it up.
Not Boiling Point. Is it Boiling Point? Boiling Point. He's like. Who's in that? It's him and Patrick Swayze.
But for a while, it was like Keanu Reeves was just this guy who could only play one character.
Yeah.
And for some people, that kind of turns people off. But when John Wick came out, people fell in love with that character. Like, people loved Matrix. Matrix was cool. But definitely once John Wick came out, they're just like, yo, I felt like the masses, like mainstream.
Yeah.
Culture is just like, yo, I love this guy. Keep playing this one type of character. And I feel like it's the same for like The Rock and Vin Diesel. Like I'm not mad that The Rock plays The Rock. Like, please.
John Wick. No, here's the thing. You look at Neo to John Wick, that transformation.
Yes.
Neo's very. John Wick.
He's soft.
I mean, he's young. I feel like it matters. I feel like it matters that he's older now to play John Wick. Like he couldn't play John Wick young like that. You know, it makes sense. That character. I mean, his big up to his agent because that character. You know, picking that up and saying, "Yeah, I'm on board."
I feel like
could have been a bunch of
they
people.
made that movie specifically for Keanu Reeves.
That'd be fire if that was like a real thing.
It's like, yo, listen, man, we got this movie. We want Keanu Reeves.
And every sequel helped. Like, it got better and better with each movie.
And he loves doing an action film. He said himself, I like doing action movies.
Remember? Speed? How are we going to stop this thing? He's like... Yo, Speed 2 though? Speed 2, cruise control. Like, who saw that?
And like, John Wick is like 90% action. No, I'm like 95% action, 5% dialogue.
Which is so my it's just type of music.
Like Are you mad, John? Yeah, I'm mad. Credits.
That's exactly how it happens. He's like, are you missing a finger? He's sitting there like this with a finger missing and shit. I'm like,
I didn't see John Wick 3 yet.
Are you mad, John? He's like, yeah. I'm mad. In the credits, I'm like,
the end.
I'm like, oh, somebody about to die. Somebody about to die.
Yo, what's happening?
So Cyberpunk 2077. We getting that. Is everyone
man, let's
in
go
that?
back to that.
Keanu Reeves is Cyberpunk 27.
65.
First of all,
Keanu 77.
Really quick, you guys saw gameplay. What do you think?
It looks good. Yeah, I'm not normally one who likes first-person games, but I'll fuck with it because it's aesthetically pleasing.
Until like there was games that were so dope that it broke like barriers for me. Yeah,
I feel like if I play them just too long, I feel like I get like motion sickness because like
you be complaining.
The angle of view is not like the natural human eye.
You're having
angle
a problem, my friend. I know how to solve it. You're a natural invert. You need to play inverted.
Really?
Yes. I used to get motion sickness and like dizzy because my first first person experience was GoldenEye.
Ooh.
And I was just like, it was too fast. And then when I switched it to invert, I didn't get dizzy anymore because I looked at the body differently. It wasn't up and down to me. It was forward and back. Mm-hmm. So I picture you holding a gun. When I press down on the D-pad, the character's going not up, he's going back. So I'm looking at the D-pad as a flat surface, like forward and back. Mm-hmm. That's how it makes sense to me. And then I wasn't getting dizzy anymore. And that's when I went into the Halo world and I was just like blown away because I was just moving like mad fluid and smooth. And it's because of the invert. And everyone thought I was retarded.
The only game that doesn't fuck with me like that is Overwatch. That's literally the only first-person shooter I could just continuously play for hours and not feel a thing.
Oh, that's
and that shit got mad flashing lights.
Mad shit going on. That's why I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I don't get it. But anything else, if I play Call of Duty too long, I get sick. Cyberpunk Battlefield too sick.
It's giving me some serious old school like Invisible War vibes, like Deus Ex. The first Deus Ex. No, the second Deus Ex. Which is cool. You know, the bio, upgrades and all that kind of shit. And I love that world, the setting, and the fact that I want to see more of like the world because it looks very like constrained but then they have these cars and motorcycles.
Mm-hmm. It has a Jack 2 feel.
So I want to see I want to see more about if they have open roads. You know what I mean? Like GTA, can I drive? Can I go
like Jack and Daxter?
Yeah, Jack and Daxter. All right, so you didn't play Jack 2. So Jack 2 is very like Jack 1 compared to Jack 2 is like hover cars and shit like that. Like it was like futuristic Grand Theft Auto 2.
Yeah, got it.
Has that Jack feel. Like the future's cool with hover cars. It ain't that fucking great because it still look dirty and gringy and shit. That's what I got from Cyberpunk. That's what I was seeing. I was like, oh wow, this feels like Jack. This looks like Jack 2.
That's like, interesting.
Yeah, I say you think about it.
Yeah.
That's a Jack 2 feel right there.
Yeah, I want to know more about like the open world. Like,
you can't drive the flying cars, so they confirmed that you can't drive the flying cars, which is whack. Anyway, so
Apex Legends.
I can't wait.
Apex Legends Season 2.
I'm dope. I'm hyped. But
I am so ecstatic for that. Season 2 Apex Legends?
I'm not that hyped.
Yeah,
I'm not either. But
I think it's cool.
I think it's cool, but I think it's cool. I'm actually excited about. Isn't Respawn working on something else? They were behind something else.
We'll get.
You'll get there. Oh, okay, we are
the next game.
Yeah, but Apex, I don't know.
I'm also not excited for their new Legend. I'm very unexcited. And frankly,
generic white girl number 2?
Yes. Yeah, I'm quite disappointed.
You're not hyped about Winston?
No, I'm not.
What?
You want to know?
She's catching bullets.
Lifeline does not work well for me, and neither does Luther's character. Bangalore. She doesn't work for me. So maybe I'm asking.
She looks just like Luther. That's the sad part.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, Vipers vibes.
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta
chill. No more. Get out of here.
That was before the braids. Now I don't look like her no more. I got braids now.
Okay, she has enough hair to braid it,
but she didn't. All right, she don't have a braided variant. No custom skins.
Do it.
She just got that curly mohawk.
I wanted another black character that I can play with. I work best with the Hawaiian guy, the big guy with the shield. So if I had a character similar who worked like that, I guess I'm asking for too much.
But didn't Winston make sense for you? Her ultimate, it's like it catches bullets.
Yeah, but she's white. I'm sorry. Nah. Listen, I mean what I said. I said what I mean. Like I can't really. I'm a black woman, and precisely it's a personal preference. Like I'm a black woman, and I really enjoy playing black characters.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, probably gonna play her.
Else, like Vipers trying to go in and be like,
in that game.
I know.
How about we get a black man?
There's not a black man in that game.
Shade and breasts.
No. Oh my god.
Oh damn. Nah, Luther just brought up that there's not a black man in that game. Word, like Winston could have been
There's two black women.
Man.
There's no black men in Apex.
That's fair.
Hawaiian dude don't count.
He doesn't count. He's Hawaiian.
Have a black man in that game.
Pacific Islander. That's what he is.
Anyway.
Okay.
This is true.
Y'all should see Player One's face. He's like, pound me.
Should always see his face.
This is true.
I got funny facial expressions or whatever.
All right. So the next game from where were we? EA, right? Yeah. Also being made by Respawn. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yes.
Who also includes an actor playing as a major lead. Did y'all watch Shameless?
Yes.
Yeah, the gay kid.
Yeah, it's the gay redhead kid from Shameless.
Oh, you mean the Joker from Gotham?
Yes, and the Joker from Gotham, yes.
The Joker from Gotham, gay kid.
Is that
from
the
Shameless.
same person?
Yes.
You sure it's not
He's not really the Joker, though.
No, same kid.
He's not the Joker, though. He's someone else. He has like a twin, right?
He has a twin?
In Gotham. That guy?
Oh, Jerome.
It's Jerome.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He's the lead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ah. That's awesome. If I was an actress, I would love to play in like fucking video games.
Would you really?
Yeah, like I think it was really, this is a throwback, but I think it was really cool that Rose McGowan, I think her name was, she did Zombies, Advanced Warfare. Like she had a character in, remember Advanced
Zombieland
Warfare
2, please.
Was like all actors.
Yeah. It's coming.
Actresses.
It's coming? Okay. Good.
Yeah, it's coming. All right, so did any of you see the gameplay footage for Star Wars?
Yeah, yes. But as y'all can talk about it, because y'all know I'm not a Star Wars fan. So
I'm a Star Wars fan.
Everyone in the world is a Star Wars fan, but me.
I'm a Star Trek fan too, which is weird. But I just like.
I'm a Star Trek movie fan. How about that?
You a Trekkie?
No, I'm a fan of it.
You either one or the other.
I appreciate. This is weird. I appreciate the
same time.
No, I appreciate the remakes.
Star Trek,
right?
Star Trek,
or
remakes.
the show remakes.
They were pretty not bad.
Are you talking about the movie remakes or the show remakes?
No,
the show
movie.
Oh, the movie.
The shows weren't remakes. They were literally canon. They were like,
sorry,
they were all canon. The shows were all canon. Anyway, Star Wars, dope.
And the gameplay looks
It looks dope.
You think so?
I think it looks crispy. It looks
clean.
It looks dope, man. I mean, how can they mess a game up like that? If you have good,
it looks blocky.
You just had to say that.
I'm a hater.
The combat looks good. I like it, man. I don't know. I like it. I'm hopeful. You know, I'm a I'm a Knights of the Old Republic kind of guy myself. Mm-hmm. That was turn-based, by the way. But I didn't care. The storyline was just so amazing that it didn't matter. And I hopefully, Respawn's Titanfall 2 campaign was pretty dope.
Right.
And can they bring some of that to this? I mean, I think so. I'm hopeful. It looks good. EA got problems, man. Anthem!
EA is trash, but they've been giving Respawn more control over the stores.
Yeah, that's good. How is EA trash?
Game.
They're like the biggest publisher in the world.
And they suck.
Why did they buy BioWare? That killed me. Like, Microsoft could have bought BioWare. They had BioWare. It was like a second... It was like a second developer for them, a second party developer, and they just let them go to EA?
Mm-hmm.
And EA just messed everything up. Like, I guarantee if a game like Anthem would have came out the way Mass Effect originally came out, underneath whatever published by Microsoft, it would have been different. It would have never been this. Is EA just is mad greedy? Yeah, because that game on paper is supposed to be like amazing, incredible.
Anthem?
Yeah, on
Could've
paper,
been great, but it wasn't.
And
I kind of forgot about it.
You can't patch it. Fix it.
Game only came out in February, and people forgot.
Yeah, you need a year. True. Next year it'll be ready. It'll be the actual Anthem.
Nah,
game of the year.
Shit anymore.
So I have a question.
Wow,
I have
that's crazy. That's sad.
Have y'all seen Outer Worlds? I mean, space Fallout.
Yeah. Looks really cool, but we're still here with Star Wars. I like it. I don't know about anyone else. I'm hopeful.
Mm-hmm. Outer Worlds just looks like space Fallout.
It does. It looks cool though. I like the character interactions and stuff. It kind of gave me a real world kind of vibe where it's not like just robotic NPCs. It felt like I guess the production value is like pretty high.
The thing about Outer Worlds is and I was saying to Play 2 earlier, it gives me a Mass Effect vibe, a Fallout vibe, and a Star Wars storyline.
That's not a bad thing necessarily. I mean, that one scene where he like turned the dude small with the gun, that was hilarious. It was like, that was all right. I don't even have to kill you now. I'm just gonna kick you.
Yo, we watched that scene twice. I'm like, did he just turn that motherfucker small? And Blaze was like, I don't know. He watched it again. Oh, he did turn that motherfucker small. I'm like, you see, I wasn't tripping.
I mean, it looks. Again, I'm big on. I love cinematic experiences, man. And if it can be interactive,
you like cinematic experience, but you didn't like Final Fantasy 13?
No, because I didn't like the story.
It was one big movie.
Yeah, but it's not. It could be one big shitty movie. I didn't really care for it. But yeah.
Here's the thing. I will defend Final Fantasy 13 aspect, right?
Sure.
It
looked nice, but even nice. Trying to like play it and have fun, I was just like, it was cool.
Which game? I'm sorry.
13 Lightning.
Oh.
I don't know. It was all right.
The best part of Final Fantasy 13 was the Leona Lewis song.
That's funny. You know what it is, Player One? I compare it to 7. I compare it to those other Final Fantasies. And it just doesn't live up to it, And it's just like... the last one was cool, except it sucked that it was broken. But when it's like, if you play it now, and that's your first time, man, it's a good game.
Right.
15's a good game.
I'll take that.
I'm sorry to backtrack, but Player 2, I did want to hear what you had to say about Fallen Order, because I know Star Wars is your thing.
Oh, you didn't we have a whole episode about that, me and you?
Yeah.
Wow.
But now that the official trailer is out, did you have anything else you wanted to touch on?
Star Wars, man.
It looked unfinished. Not in the sense, like, obviously the game's unfinished. It won't come out till November.
It is, yeah.
But from the 15, 30 minutes I've seen, the combat looked whack. It looked stiff. It looked boring. It wasn't very fluid. Oh, I watched like the actual gameplay footage. I watched that bitch in 4K. Like,
wow.
It just didn't look
how
fluid.
Hard is
like
it to get that.
It looked like the stiffest Jedi you've ever met.
Oh.
Wow. Pause.
Why did this show turn so X-rated? Why?
It's been like that.
No, honestly, because
Greg started.
Get the fuck out of here. Nobody was listening to that shit. Don't bring notice to me now. Get out of here.
But in terms of gameplay, it looks like it plays like Uncharted with a Jedi skin.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it comes to combat, it's not very Jedi-like with the combat. Like with Force Unleashed with Starkiller,
that was the shit.
You felt like you was the fucking
Force
man.
Unleashed 2, like, that is my shit.
Right. This one you have force powers. You could force push, force pull. You could stop lasers in their tracks like Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Pull a fucking stormtrooper towards you and put them in front of the laser. You can do shit like that. But when it comes to lightsaber fighting, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think that would.
Well, there's still time. You should have hope. Have some hope. Man, it's a single player. It's a third person.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people might feel that way.
Single player experience, man. They gotta come hard. Like, come on, man.
Respawn got a lot to. They got a lot to do.
Yeah, Respawn, man. Respawn is like, come on, aren't they like the original Call of Duty dudes? Are they?
Nope.
No.
It's Infinity Ward.
That's Infinity.
Treyarch.
What did Respawn did something before?
Respawn's Titanfall.
They did something before Titanfall.
I
think that team was originally part of Infinity or something. Look it up.
We both gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because I don't remember Respawn and Call of Duty at all.
Respawn, I think a lot of them came from Call of Duty. But
you're right. Yes,
yeah,
you're right.
Okay,
they came from Treyarch.
Okay,
they came from one of the Call of Duty teams. Yeah. Created Respawn, then they made Titanfall.
Yeah,
because Advanced Warfare was heavily similar to Titanfall because they came from the Call of Duty teams. You're right.
Going on to Take-Two, what did you think of Borderlands 3?
Oh, Borderlands 3. I love Borderlands, man. To me, it just looks like more Borderlands, like just more content. It looks like more of the same, but I'm not mad about that. Mm-hmm. I love Borderlands. I just want to see more of like how the layout of the land is, but and more of like interesting weapons and stuff. But visually, it does look like Borderlands. You know, it didn't like change anything crazy like for me, but gameplay is where it's at. I want to see more. I guess just more of like interactions with like vehicles and other. I guess like locations, different sceneries, new things to do. I mean, I'm sure that I haven't like I didn't dig in deep into Borderlands 3 because my initial like feeling when I saw the first trailer, I was just like, oh, more Borderlands.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't see anything that really excited me, but I know I have a great feeling that it's going to be a good game. And something that I'm going to want to play with friends. That's my thing. The co-op experience is...
You talking about the Xbox room?
Yes, it's going to be on there. You already know the full screen.
Xbox room this Saturday?
Borderlands 3, yeah.
This Saturday?
Yeah, we might. I'm not saying we might have Borderlands 3.
When is...
So come through. Just make sure.
Later this year, right?
Yeah.
Right. Speaking about your Xbox room,
yes.
How do you feel about Gears 5?
I am excited for it. I want to see campaign because that's what I'm like. That's what it's about. Like the stuff they showed last year of the campaign cut like slices. I was just like, what? When they're on that ice, and all that stuff like that. But I'm excited for this new mode. It looks really dope.
And Gears is still just mode. Xbox, right? They didn't change that.
Yes.
So you have because you're not in your head like you could relate. Did you have an Xbox and I didn't?
They were playing the campaign. They were actually playing it here.
I was a big Gears 1 guy, and I played Gears. I played all the Gears, but as far as like competitively, I played 3 a lot and 1 a lot. 2 was just broken online; it was too choppy. But like as far as like the campaign was really more of why like the story. And just like for me, Gears was the first time I really saw next gen. When that leap,
the Unreal Engine,
what leap? That's what I feel like is going to probably happen this gen coming around, because we haven't seen PS3 to PS4. It's cool. It's not like that big of a leap.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
leap from the original Xbox to the 360 tech, as far as like that Unreal, that was a leap. I got to see Gears 2 months before it came out. I was invited to a special release of it at a theater where we got to play it, and then we saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like right after the new beginning, the new one, the one after the Jessica Biel one. That one was crazy, where he chopped his own leg off. So everything was like, yo, chainsaws. So, and then I got to see real next gen, where I saw the body parts come off. I was like, this game is the truth. But as far as like, since we're on the same topic, Halo Infinite.
Man, they didn't show much.
They didn't show much.
Damn.
But that
they didn't show. It was just a trailer.
That engine,
there was no gameplay. It's not coming out till Xbox Scarlet. It's an Xbox Scarlet engine. Release.
No, back to like the whole thing with Cyberpunk too, real quick. I'm mad that it's releasing when it is, because I'm gonna wait to play. I want to wait to play it on the next gen system. I don't want to just get it in the summer.
I'm okay.
No, I want it to run. I don't think it's going to handle PS4, and then it's not going to be
PS4 Pro. The difference is like Halo 6 is launching with the new Xbox, right? Yes. So that means it's being built specifically
from the ground
or whatever they call the Xbox Scarlet. Yeah. Right? That's going to run way better than
I hear you. But remember when Destiny came out on both. You remember the Destiny on the PS3 and Xbox 360 was a little...
Yeah, and Destiny looked nothing like how they portrayed it at E3. That's the problem. Yeah.
But it looked a little better on the next-gen systems. I mean, I feel like what Microsoft is doing with that inclusion is really crazy.
So
I don't even know how that's going to turn out. But the trailer they said it was actually a cinematic trailer from the actual game.
I don't care. I want to see the gameplay.
I know. They're not going to give you gameplay this year. They're going to give you gameplay the year of that it comes out, like they always do, on the stage and all that good stuff.
Next E3. But still,
like
I want to see gameplay.
Gears gameplay. I know. That's what I'm saying. Next E3 is going to be interesting.
But how do you guys feel about the Scarlet with the whole backwards compatibility thing they're doing? And
let me know when that shit comes out.
Okay?
That's what I was talking about. So what I was going right into was answers that is crazy, is that if you buy a game, right, for the Xbox One, that's obviously it's all backwards compatible, but it'll be the same game that if you play it on your Scarlet, it will automatically upgrade that game to the Scarlet version.
That's dope.
Which is crazy, and you play the same thing. I don't care about shit
like that.
No, I'm just saying, like,
I don't.
That's like if you buy Cyberpunk and early, and now you're like, I'm playing it early on my whatever.
Nah, when I play,
and then when it comes out, because you're gonna get it, you put it on there and it looks like another game, and you're like, yo.
When I got my PS4, I was super like bummed out about PS3 games certain PS3 games that I couldn't play, like Final Fantasy 13. I can't play it on the PlayStation 4.
You can't even play it like stream it.
No,
the big problem.
No, you can't.
For me with up-resing is like. Man, just recently PlayStation was on some like, PlayStation 5 so great. Here's Spider-Man loading in PS5. It loads in like 0.5 seconds. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But on the PS4 Pro, it takes like 2 seconds, 5 seconds, or whatever. I'm like, that's great.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man was made for the PS4 Pro. Show me something that's made for the PS5 running on the PS5.
They're not doing that yet.
You can't show me an old ass game that was made for PS4. You run it on the PS5, like, oh look, it runs better. No shit.
Have you seen the shit? Some of the games that are upgraded for the Xbox One X.
But it doesn't prove the power of the new console.
Oh no,
you're running
I'm just saying,
older games on
they
it.
do look much better, like in 60 frames. The thing is, the frame rates change everything.
Yeah.
Like once I started playing in 60 frames, I never played 30 frames.
And this
like no, in a fighting,
I got switch.
Not fighting in a multiplayer shooter. Like if I'm like facing you, I never want to face you in 30 frames. Once I did 60, like everything feels so sluggish and slow. And I'm not even trying to sound like bougie or anything, but it's so real. 60 frames. They talk about 120 frames.
Yep, and 8K
like,
gaming.
What is that? That's a John Wick. That's John Wick life right there. 120 frames. Yo, what does that even look like?
That's when you actually put a pencil through someone's skull.
And high key, that's like a really good investment because that means that I can buy the Scarlet and then I can choose from so many games.
Whoa.
Oh,
Is
wait.
that
You're getting the PS5.
Watch your mouth.
Ultimate Game Pass.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Put a LAN party.
Guys, we're recording at Microsoft.
That means set tripping.
Until they give us a free Xbox, you playing PS5. The fuck out of here.
He's getting the Google Stadia. Player One.
Yeah,
I ain't got no internet for Google Stadia.
That shit is so fucking strong. It's gonna give me a cornea transplant.
You'll be walking around with your controller.
I met someone who got one.
Good luck with that input delay, that latency.
Ooh.
You press X,
5
the
years
character would
later.
jump 5 seconds later.
I mean, you're gonna have the Xbox Cloud on PlayStation though. Woo!
But
And
at
possibly
PlayStation,
on
we
Switch.
got our own cloud. Stop playing with us.
alright.
Bro,
It's
where have you
alright.
been? Microsoft and PlayStation made a deal.
They're gonna help them out.
Microsoft Azure on the PlayStation. They made a deal.
Wait, what
They're
does
doing
that mean?
things.
Does that mean I can play Gears or?
Nigga,
No.
Nigga, no.
No, remember everybody
just
saying
means-
this E3, that rumor, Game Pass on the Switch.
No, it just means
Halo on the Switch.
that Sony's going to be working with Microsoft to help them run their online infrastructure.
So
That's
I
it.
can't play any Microsoft games.
Nigga, no.
I'm telling you right now, Sony's not Microsoft's
Maybe
competition.
Cuphead.
It's Google. Because they're going hard in the clouds. Like, they know what they want with like...
But you know what's funny? Like a week after they did their Google Stadia presentation, what happens? YouTube went down.
Wow.
How the fuck is that?
For how long?
I don't remember, man. It was too long.
It was enough.
But like for them to be pushing like cloud gaming and internet this, internet that, for YouTube to go down, come on. That's not very confident boosting at all. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna think I'm gonna just stick with my Xbox and PlayStation.
And you know who doesn't? You know who keeps YouTube up? Who hasn't made it? Who know who hasn't make YouTube go down? Ultimate Alliance 3.
I don't see how Ultimate Alliance is related to YouTube.
Why? Because that shit not gonna go down.
I'll take the transition.
Huh? Nintendo,
Interesting transition.
they don't fucking fail. Alright? They're like Marvel Studios. When's the last time they missed?
Captain Marvel.
Nintendo?
Captain Marvel.
When's the last time Nintendo missed? They don't miss.
Nintendo.
Marvel Studios don't miss. What you talking about? Captain Marvel? That wasn't a miss.
Wii U?
Yo, what? What is that? I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Wii U was a miss. Last generation,
I don't know
they
what you're
missed.
talking about. I don't know the past.
Red Steel? Remember that? Yo,
And the sequel?
All right, listen,
Steel
man.
2.
Listen, man. Ultimate Alliance 3. First off, we haven't had an Ultimate Alliance in years.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Years. This is the original. This is one of the best party games.
You excited about it? I assume?
Honestly, I just saw Spider-Gwen in Miles Morales. So a little bit. But like, I wasn't that big of a Mortal Life.
I'm waiting for that Fusion Frenzy remaster. No.
That game was Wago, but back to the top.
Yeah, Ultimate Alliance is cool because they threw in the X-Men.
Yeah, I think that was cool.
So now
I appreciate it.
everybody's playing to get in there now.
Yep.
Got the X-Men in there.
To be quite honest, I think Nintendo
Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, no.
Miles.
To be quite honest, I think Nintendo won. Like,
Yes.
for Animal Crossing.
I think
Animal
this
Crossing.
E3, Nintendo got it because like 95% of the shit they showed, you'll be able to play by the end of this year
Yeah, that's
and the
dope.
beginning of next year.
Mm-hmm.
So
All the
like
content.
you got both Smash DLCs. Dragon Quest 11 Heroes is this summer. Banjo-Kazooie this fall.
Mm-hmm.
One of those
Astral Chain,
Banjo was
August.
big, yeah.
Oh, when
are those-
Banjo got announced?
What? Yeah.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
That was
Astral
almost as big
Chain.
as- yeah. Nah. Yo, what was when is the DLC for Smash?
Summer.
Summer.
Dragon
Quest Heroes is
Quest
summer.
and fall
That's
for
like
Banjo.
next month, this summer, or this
Some
month.
So
yeah,
it was like this week.
within the next 2 months, could be next week, could be tomorrow. Nintendo be
So it was
wild.
like this
Yeah,
week.
they have
But I'm just
power,
saying, like a lot of
Nintendo
the
power.
stuff, they showed, you'll be able to play soon because Astral Chain comes out in August.
Yeah.
Daemon X Machina, September. What else? Shit.
Damn.
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem Houses come out July 26th.
Dragon Quest 11 is this year. They got Resident Evil 5 and 6 coming to the Switch this year.
Don't know why.
Animal Crossing, just because.
That's fine.
Just because they could do it.
6 especially.
And The Witcher 3 coming to the Switch this year.
How is that going to run on the Switch?
It's going to run.
How's it going to look?
Heavily downgraded, but Pokemon this November. Yeah, fucking and Animal Crossing. Duh.
Don't do that.
The Pokemon Sword and Shield. The Switch. Animal Crossing.
I have to ask because I know nothing about Pokemon. What? And I asked you this earlier player one, but what's the deal with Nessa? Like, what does it mean I can play with her? Like, am I playing as her? I don't get it.
She's a gym leader.
I get that. She's a water gym leader.
There's not much black representation within Pokemon, and Nessa is like the 9th person. Mm-hmm. So imagine over there's 8 gyms a region, right? And this is the 8th region.
Yes,
the 8th region. So imagine out of all 8 regions, there's 8 gym leaders, and then 4 elite members, like only 4 members plus a champion. And there's only this is the 9th black person of importance in this whole entire franchise. Yeah, Nessa.
Are these games like all canon and part of one thing?
Actually, they're most of them.
There's a multiverse theory for Pokemon. I
definitely have not played any Pokemon games.
There's a multiverse theory.
I don't know what it. Okay, so what does it mean that Nessa's a gym leader? What can I do with her? Can I play? I can play as her.
No, you cannot play as. You gotta play
against her.
Gym leader. All right. So the way the whole Pokemon world is set up is that there's 8 gym leaders per region. You beat all 8 gym leaders. You get a badge for each one. And then once you do that, you're eligible to compete in the Pokemon League, where you have to beat the 4 toughest trainers plus the champion. That's the whole purpose of Pokemon.
Yeah.
So out of 64 gym leaders, this is one of the 64 gym leaders. And how many fucking 4 or 5 times 8, 40? Out of 64 gym leaders, and 40 Elite 4 members plus champions, there's a total of 9 black people.
Yeah.
9. Yeah, we hype. What you mean?
Yeah.
And Nessa's giving vibes. You don't see that hair?
Yeah. I
think Meg Thee Stallion is playing in the background when she walking.
Okay.
I mean, you got a black main character in the movie, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
I thought he was ambiguous, but
I didn't see it.
And I'll go racial.
You know Justin Smith is black.
Nah,
he was in the Get Down.
Man.
Yeah, the Get Down.
He was in Get Down with an afro. Come on, Bronx.
Get Down.
I mean, he was like Puerto Rican, but he's still black.
He was Afro-Latino.
Afro. All right,
they count.
You got Afro first before anything. So.
Exactly. So it's Afro, Latino, non-Latino.
That's
Afro.
why the hype.
Exactly, so Latino Afro.
He's getting bad bitch vibes too.
I didn't see it. How was it? It's good.
Honestly, they got the movie fucking mechanics.
Detective Pikachu.
Oh, that
was a great movie.
Great. Okay,
wonderful.
Good. A good video game to movie adaptation. Probably the best one actually.
Wow.
I thought it was separate. I thought it was like a whole different Pokemon story.
Like separate from the games. Video. Hold on, player one. What was a better video game than movie adaptation?
Get out my face, bro. Get out my face.
Don't say Double Dragons.
Double Dragon.
Double Dragon was lit though.
Fuck I did.
It was.
Remember that?
Mario Street Fighter 2 movie? Come on.
That was the worst, bro.
Please stop.
Come on. And then the Mario
Quit
Brothers.
While you're behind.
John Leguizamo, right?
Yeah. What the fuck? Mario, Luigi Mario. Where the Mario Brothers?
Stop it.
Did they have powers? Did they have powers? Or they were
they were just straight beating people with pipes.
Mario beat him up. You see, with no mushrooms, they were on shrooms.
And y'all gonna throw in the fucking Ninja Turtles, man.
Oh, Ninja
Turtles.
They were just talking about that the other day, recapping everything, saying what was so wrong with 1991's Ninja Turtles. I kept saying it all over that. I was like, what was wrong with it? I mean, I get it was early 90s movie. Man,
this was lit, bro.
Stop it, Five. Pokemon Detective Pikachu.
Now,
it's the best video game movie adaptation.
The Pokemon movie is I think it's canon to the games, low-key. Because they made hints towards game characters, like Red.
They weren't in it?
No.
There was a hint of him.
Detective Pikachu's its own game.
Oh.
It didn't even finish.
It
came out episodes. They didn't even finish the episodes.
So it's
for the
based
game.
on the Detective Pikachu game?
Yeah, on the 3DS. Yeah.
Wow, I thought it was just based off of a movie that they.
No, it's a game.
It's a game first.
I ain't play that shit, but it's a game.
So Pokemon's are they? Is it based on Earth?
They're on Earth. Yeah,
they're on Earth.
Yeah,
it's just it's just a different dimension.
Alternate Earth 256.
Like the first region, Kanto. I think that's Japan.
So it's all
Nova's
Earth.
like Earth.
Oh
yeah, the regions are based off like real world locations. Yeah. The Galar region is obviously the UK from Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Yeah. And they eat each other for substance.
What did y'all think about all the Sword and Shield announcements? Were you guys happy with it?
Yo, can the game just come out? I'm just waiting for the shit to come out. At this point, I'm ready for it.
Mad. That's all it is.
I'm ready to beat Greg again.
Ooh,
that's my dick.
Ready to continue to. I'm currently undefeated, so
Yo, this episode is done. Get the fuck out of here. Wait,
defending my title.
I think you're getting a little agitated.
Oh my god! It's like,
if it wasn't real, I don't think you would be like.
Nah, you know
he
what
had too much had too much drinky drink.
Yo, listen, you know what it really is? You know what it is? It's like, I had one Pokemon, right, that niggas was scared of for a reason. Because when I pulled my motherfucker out, it hit like a truck. It hit like, so imagine Optimus Prime punch your ass across the room. That's what happened when that nigga came out. It took 5 of his niggas. 5
a whole
to
team
beat that one Pokemon, but when he does, all the rest of my team is ass.
So you just got to take that one guy down. He still won. He said a win is a win is a win.
Oh my
still
god!
Won?
Here we go.
Is a win.
Listen,
still won. Anyway, so to wrap this all up,
Breath of the Wild 2.
Nintendo dropped a bomb with a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, they had to.
My nigga Ganondorf is back.
All right, y'all can't see what's going on,
Who's
but
the top dog at Nintendo now?
Exposing his
what's his name? The top
Zelda
dog?
tattoo.
Ganondorf.
Yeah.
Godendorf.
Yeah.
Doug Bowser.
Reggie's gone, right? Yeah.
Doug Bowser.
Doug Bowser.
Nintendo of America.
Doug was like, "Give me the sequel. I'm fucking Doug."
Yo,
and honestly, they were like, "Sure."
That's the coolest thing he will ever do as the president, because he'll never do anything.
Don't say that. He just got there.
Nope.
He just got there.
Sorry.
Reggie, man.
Reggie's chilling
right now. Yeah, Reggie.
Yeah.
Bring back.
Hanging out with his family. Eating griot and shit. You know he Haitian.
Eating griot. Thank you.
Yeah, he's dipping bread in wine right now.
Sakpase.
Having soup jumu.
Yeah, it's not New Year's, but I feel you.
Nah, listen, man. I feel this Doug Bowser guy. I don't know. He just gives me weird vibes.
His last name
is
he's
white.
Bowser,
anyway.
bro.
That's what it is.
Yeah. So yeah, how do you guys feel about that trailer?
You not see Ganondorf's eyes go bling like the fucking Thriller and the other Thriller.
Is there so many questions? Like, what do you expect this time around? You know what I mean? More like
he's gonna violate.
Yeah,
he's gonna violate. He's gonna violate. You know why he's gonna violate? It's because I think that within the first game he was a force of nature with no real cognate thought process. Now we're getting the man behind the beast.
Well, yeah, the first game he was like, yo, fuck it. I keep losing. Fuck all these things. I'm just be pure rage.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
We're getting the man behind the beast.
And fuck it work.
And
he still lost.
Ganondorf is methodical. He's methodical. He's the man. He's about to neutral air somebody. Someone's getting Warlock punched.
I don't have a Switch, so I didn't play Breath of the Wild. Can one of y'all... Wait, do you have a Switch?
Listen, man.
So let me borrow your Switch player too, because I know you're not letting me borrow yours. It's your heart and soul. Let me borrow your Switch, nigga.
Nigga.
You don't even. I don't even see you use it.
I only got a lot of things in life, and I have a lot of things in life. That's how life works.
That makes sense.
I don't have a lot of things, but I have a lot of things.
The good thing about this game is that they already have Breath of the Wild, so they could just build off.
So are you giving me more world?
I'm just concerned that how do you top that? You know what I mean?
I mean, they could expand on the storytelling.
Like black people in there. That was funny.
No.
He was like, "Nah, that's crazy. There's too many of them in there."
Wow, that's wild.
Gang meeting.
That's wild. No, they can expand on the overworld as a whole, because like if you play Breath of the Wild, like the actual world itself is kind of empty.
Yes, so, that's what I was. You make it like vibrant and alive.
They can do that now because they already have the engine built, right? So now this time they don't have to worry about programming for Wii U.
Handle it.
Of course, again. Okay. They don't have to worry about
he's trying programming for Wii U. That's the fuck he's doing.
They could just do straight Switch port and just add more shit. You know, like they did with Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask came out a year after Ocarina of Time. Why? Because they already had the groundwork, and it was like, well, just do the thing.
I'm not a Mask kind of fan guy, but Ocarina of Time, yes. But Majora's Mask,
they could do that this time. Like cool. Make it more story based and all that, because they already have all the extra shit. They have to rebuild the engine, because normally Zelda games take like 5 games, and you get 1 per generation.
True.
And you're right. There was a lot of empty gaps, like that bottom right hand side, that little like safari looking place, like that rainforest shit. There wasn't much to do there. But
did you guys 100% it? Any of you?
Nah, I don't do that shit.
I don't know. The fuck? Got this shit tatted on me. That's all.
Oh wow,
he's take like, forever, bro.
100% it, but it's on my body
forever. That's a big ass map.
What?
Forever.
That map is
100% Skyrim.
Bigger than Skyrim.
Nah,
exactly.
Nah, 100% Mass Effect though. For sure.
It's a bigger map than Skyrim and Witcher 3.
Wow, is it?
Yes. Like that desert, I've got lost there a couple times.
So there's so much more they could add to it, because they said to do Wii U and Switch. There was some frame rate issues.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas map, remember that? No.
Yes, it is.
Back then, that felt like crazy. You was on a bike.
That felt like forever.
San Francisco for like 2 hours.
That like, GTA map is like the size of a penny compared to like $50.
When you think about it, all these open worlds, their maps just keep getting bigger and bigger. Like, what's it gonna lead to? It's like,
but it's gonna be great.
Let's see. What's the release date? None, right?
None.
Not release year. Release year?
Nope.
No release year, right? No.
It just said it's in development.
Earliest 20. No, they didn't say earliest 2020.
They didn't give a date at all. Just in development. It's a 40-second trailer, in-game cutscenes. Maybe it'll come out whenever they announce the rumored Switch Pro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the next Switch, right? That's coming, right? So
yeah, that coming like this year.
They haven't even confirmed.
The question is, are you going to trade in your old Switch for the new one, or are you going to be a 2-Switch guy?
I gotta get another one. My Switch is cracked.
Oh,
at the top where the vent is, that shit cracked as a motherfucker. I can't return that shit.
How that happened?
Because when it gets hot, it cracks.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a thing with the Switch?
Yep.
What? They need to fix that.
It's too late for that. Just make a Pro.
Done. That's a red ring. That's the red ring of the Switch.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't break the Switch. It's just like the casing cracks a little bit, and because it overheats when you play dock mode too much, because it's working hard. It's pushing out fucking console games from a tablet.
You hear that?
Small price to pay.
Tablet.
Small price to pay for salvation.
Without a cloud.
But can it handle?
Apparently it is.
Witcher 3. I don't know. Mortal Kombat and the Switch is not the same.
Well, I heard it wasn't bad.
No, it's not bad.
Matter of fact, I heard they even overclock the Switch CPU. I mean CPU.
It's not bad. I'm just saying, if you play like, you know what? I played it on the Switch, on the Switch, not docked. I don't know. Does it like lose some sort of power when it's docked? Oh, so
the resolution goes down
better.
720 max.
No, I don't want to play it docked. Now I was playing it the day it dropped because I was at this event and this guy had it on the Switch, and he gave me like a fair warning before. He was like, I mean, he's a Switch guy too, but he was like, yeah, he wasn't too thrilled with the version he got. He wanted something else, and he was like, it's not bad, but because
people expect from this shit.
I mean,
it's a
certain
tablet.
games they just it's a tablet. If you see it somewhere else and it plays a certain way, and they want it to play that way there.
That's all I'm gonna say is
people spoiled my guy.
Tiger.
They're spoiled.
Tablet.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you could take Witcher 3 and play on the go.
Yeah.
It's still on current gen systems, and you could take that shit, play in the car, in the airplane, whatever. Yeah. That's still an impressive feat.
Incredibly impressive. That's why I say people spoiled.
Yeah.
They always gonna find something to complain about.
Oh, for sure.
So,
For sure.
Player One. With that being said,
It's Player One Crimson.
it's your boy.
No,
No?
First off, thank you for coming to our show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
This is always
a great addition.
the pre-show was very like exciting.
Yeah.
It got me ready for
I don't
everything.
think we could post the pre-show.
No.
Did you record the pre-show?
Hell no.
I did.
You can't record that. You did? Whoa.
I
Oh, that's blackmail right there. That's a real blackmail.
Remember, you can't blackmail a black male.
Ooh.
So it's just male.
AMC.
I'm with a male.
That's mail right there.
Yeah, like male porn. I heard that term before.
Please let the people know what's going on with you this week.
Yes. So, Coexist Gaming. Follow us, please. That's Coexist Gaming at IG, Facebook, coexistgaming.com. We have a dope-ass epic gaming party this weekend, Saturday, the 22nd. All women are free. All you got to do is RSVP and use that promo code GIRLGAMER. GIRLGAMER promo code. Go on coexist.com, click on that flyer, go check out and enter that code, and we see there this epic ass gaming party, PlayStation room, Nintendo room, Xbox room, arcades. We got a basketball shooting experience. We got beer pong out there. It's food, drinks, tournaments. We're gonna have Samurai Showdown there before it's released. Remember that. It comes out the 25th. 22nd is the day of the event, and the winner of the raffle will win that game for PS4.
You hear that, guys?
And we're going to have it. Yep. Tournaments, Smash tournament, 2K tournament. Obviously, Samurai Showdown, Tekken, of course, and we're doing an Ultra Street Fighter 4 tournament.
Any Mario Kart? No Mario Kart?
No Mario Kart yet. I mean, I want to do Mario Kart tournaments. We just don't have enough people. Like, I want to do some wrestling joints, No Mercy tournaments, but that'd be it'd be like 45 minutes later, one match. But yeah, it's a great time. Again, just get out there, add to the community, add to the experience, because I feel like everyone plays their part to add their personalities. Like Player One, running around, and you see someone like that at this event, you're like, whoa, where am I? So it's fun.
I got my dick out when I'm there.
Yeah, you do. I won. He's like Keely. He's like, is there anyone else? And he's like by himself in the bathroom, like looking in the mirror before he walks out.
I really like when Coexist parties. I really be having my dick out. I'm just like, who out? I walked in one room, everybody here smell like bitch. They all looked at me, and I'm like, I look back, and the first person I played, I beat his ass.
Is that true story, Luther?
No,
I wasn't there for that.
And then he signed me up for tournaments randomly.
Yeah, I signed him up for every tournament.
He said, you're playing this tournament. I'm like, okay. The first match, random match tournament, I won.
Yeah,
that person was
Yeah, because it's hilarious. Because you got the guys who it's just one and done, one match. If you lose, you don't advance. So if you lose to someone who doesn't really want to play, you're like, "Fuck, what am I doing with my life?"
Quick sidebar. Last tournament, it was like Mortal Kombat 11, right?
Yeah.
And shout out to Warren. Warren went on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yo, he had this one boy. Yo, he had the IE booty face on, mad as fuck, bro. Mad as fuck.
That's what's it? The anime. Anime.
Yo, yeah,
that's
his
right.
face was real animated. He was mad.
He's a dope gamer.
He sat next to his girlfriend like, this niggas is cheating.
Yeah,
baby.
he lost in front of his girl though. That was bad. Yeah, that was bad. That's what happens to Coexist Gaming.
Yo, guys, follow Coexist Gaming. With that being said, guys, I'm playing One Crimson.
It's your boy. It's one of us, kid.
No, you don't know?
Nah, not this time.
I'm Bubblegum Zombie Hunter. Player 3, Dick.
Player 4, Danny with Coexist Gaming. Peace and love.
And we're out.